channel. I'm Doris. I'm here to show you about my stock account. Right now, the net asset of my account is 73,326.49. The United Natural Gas made a gain of made a loss of 3.85% to 7.5, and SQQ made a gain of 3.82% to 19.3. And the market generally closed lower. Nasdaq Composite closed down 1.23%. S&P 500 closed down 0.5%. Dow Jones closed up 0.12% due to its relatively heavier weight on energy and healthcare blue chip companies. Today, the auto manufacturers and semiconductors led a loss of more than 2%, and oil and gas and healthcare have made a gain of more than 2%. Today we're going to be evaluating the implication for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict mean on the global economy. As of right now, the background is that there has been a lot of inflation going on across different economies, starting the end of the pandemic, and at the same time, in responding to the inflation and the U.S. Federal Reserve's monetary policy, the other central banks have been lifting its interest rate up to a point that is a little unsustainable. But inflation remains stubborn, and the longer interest rate hikes seem to be like the outlook for the market. There has been some market reports about what will be the result of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and the first hypothesis given by Bloomberg economic research is that the war is not going to spread beyond the Palestinian territory, and then it is, in the global perspective, it'll have the best results, the least amount of degree of consequence on the global economy, and especially the oil and energy prices in the Middle East. However, it will still result in higher U.S. sanctions on Iranian oil. The second will be a proxy war, that if the conflict spreads to Lebanon and Syria, it'll turn into a proxy war between Iran and Israel, and supported by their global allies such as the US and other countries. The impact will be that the crude oil will have a rather higher price due to war consumption of crude oil domestically in Iran, that the global supply for Iranian crude oil may decrease, thus the price might increase. As of inflation, rising oil prices will also raise the global inflation about 0.2%, according to Bloomberg economic study. So the global inflation may keep around 6%. And the third scenario will be a direct conflict between Iran and Israel, because, however, there will be a greater military and societal consequence due to soaring oil prices and the increased Middle East conflicts across different countries. And then the global recession may happen because of the decrease in the supply for crude oil. That's all we have for today. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next episode.